Hey guys, Tiffany with another video, and as you guys saw in the title, this is going to be all about my favorites. Now I know I told you guys I was thinking about doing the end of year favorites, and I had every intention of doing it. I was going to film it on my off day. I had all the products ready, and you know, somebody is always taking off at the post office. Somebody always finding some leave and taking off at the post office. Everybody but me. So someone ended up taking like a week off, and it just kind of threw off my whole schedule because I had to come in early. Like I ended up having to come in at 5 in the morning, and it didn't work. And I don't want to hold up all the other videos I have planned. I have everything in front of me. I'm not going to go in any particular order. I'm just going to grab and go, but I really do have some good things. Like these are things that I was riding out with, putting them to the test, and they just worked every time, and I pretty much was grabbing for all of these products throughout the month. These were hardcore ride or die loves. Definitely got to start with two foundations that I've absolutely been loving, and I've been mixing them together to get like the most amazing finish. It is the foundations that I'm wearing today. I don't know how my lighting is gonna be. I'm filming at night. It's like after 9 o'clock here, and I haven't filmed at night in so long, so I don't know how my lighting is going to turn out. I'm hoping for the best, but it is a foundation that I'm wearing, and in real life, like, my face is slayed. I don't know how it's coming off on camera, but girl, in real life, slay Tiff, slay. So I've been loving and mixing the CoverGirl TruBlend Matte Made Foundation and the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. First of all, I gotta give a kudos to CoverGirl for this TruBlend Matte. I've been loving and standing for this. This has hands down been like my favorite drugstore foundation, especially for all of 2019. There's a little 2019 best of thrown in there. This has definitely been one of my favorites. I am almost finished with this bottle. I know y'all can't tell, but the foundation is like down here. I love this. I have this shade in Warm Tawny. I feel like those two shades together are like a perfect match for me. This one on its own is just like a smidge too light, so I always like mixing it with just a little bit of a darker foundation. But I feel like even wearing this foundation on its own is absolutely gorgeous. And y'all already know, because I've talked about how much I absolutely love the Urban Decay Stay Naked. I just have had the hardest time finding a shade that works for me. This one is 70 WY. In the summer where I had a really nice golden tan, girl, you couldn't tell me nothing. This worked really well. This is a foundation I took with me to New Orleans over the summer, and it was just like, I kept getting so many compliments. But then once my tan wore off, this is just, it's a no-go. Like I cannot wear this on its own. And I found that these two shades mixed together, like these powers combined, has given me the most amazing finish, and I absolutely love it. This one does give you like a really nice lightweight type of feel, but still gives you a flawless finish. And then this one, because it is matte, like I don't feel like this one is completely matte, but this one is matte, so it just gives a really nice, I don't know, like in between type of finish. I've been loving these. That's what I'm trying to say. I do have a concealer, more of like a oldie but a goodie. This is a Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. You guys know that Too Faced, when this first came out, they sent me over all of the shades of their concealer, so I was able to play around with a lot of the shades. I love this concealer. This is not the first time that I've raved about it here on my channel, but I'm one of those people's like, I will try out a concealer. You guys know I have under eye bags, I have under eye dark circles, so I'm always trying to find really good concealers. So I felt like I had to put this down for a while, but I went back and picked it up. This is the shade Honey. I like using Honey for more of a oh, I want to do swatches, but I don't have any wipes like anywhere. But the Honey gives me more of a highlighted under eye type of finish. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes. I can even use this and mix it. I like to mix it with my Cover FX. I think I'm in the shade like In Deep 1 or something like that, and that's like a perfect skin tone shade. So I'll go in and put the Cover X like here, and then I'll go right on top of that, like right underneath the eye with the Too Faced, and they mix so well, and it gives like a naturally highlighted but not really type of look, if that makes any sense. But but I love using this on its own for just that more like under eye highlighted look when I'm going for like a full face of glam like today. And I absolutely love this. You can let this concealer sit for a little while longer and it sort of thickens up to give that like full coverage. But if you don't want the full coverage, you can just kind of blend it out like right away and it still gives a really great coverage, but it's more of like a natural type of coverage. So those are just 2 little tips that I have for this concealer, but I absolutely love it. Gotta talk about this powder. This is from OPV Beauty. This is their translucent powder. Really nice packaging. Y'all, I have never been one of those people that's been like in love with translucent powders. I like them, but I won't really use them on like a consistent basis. I like more skin tone type shades, things that are like closer to my skin tone. Those tend to work for me. But this powder, when I tell y'all, I wear this powder every day underneath my eye and it does the job. It is the powder that I'm wearing today. I wear it to work at the post office. It's not super drying, which I find a lot of powders like translucent skin tone powders, like all powders sometimes just get like super dry. The DermaBlend Warm Saffron is one of those that I find that it doesn't do that. And I can add the OPV powder to the list. Even the Laura Mercier, I feel like over time the Laura Mercier starts to get like really dry underneath my eye. This powder, it sets everything beautifully and it's not super drying or super cakey underneath the eye. I also like their banana shade because it's not like banana. It has, I don't know, like more of a warmish type of banana consistency color to it, so I do really like it. But I love the translucent so much. This powder, I've been going hard on this powder. I absolutely love it. A primer that I've been enjoying is from Makeup Obsession. I don't know where else you can find Makeup Obsession other than in Target. That's where I found it. This is the All a Blur blurring primer. It's really not, I don't like this primer on its own. On its own, I feel like it doesn't really do magic, but I feel like when I wear it on top of another primer, like for instance, if I put it on one of my hydrating primers, I'll just put this one on top and I feel like it does a really good job at blurring out like my pores and things like that. But again, when I wear it on its own, for whatever reason, I don't really like how it looks. But when I top it on top of another primer, whether it be a matte like the Rihanna soft matte primer, I feel like it does a really good job on top of that one. On top of my Too Faced primer, it does a really good job on top of that one. So I really like it, not on its own, but for whatever reason it works paired with other primers that aren't necessarily geared towards blurring. This one does a really good job. Oh, I do have a skincare product. This is the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. I got this, I want to say it's like a birthday gift. Child, I have used the entire jar. Y'all probably not gonna be able to tell because it's white on the inside. I'm talking about, I was scraping the sides of this. My skin loved this so much. No clue how much this costs, like the full size, but it's Drunk Elephant and they're pricey. But you guys know I will pay for skincare, so I do need to look into how much the full size is. I have a couple of other moisturizers I need to get through. I have the one from Elements that I've been loving. I have another one that I just purchased with the last Sephora VIB sale. So I do have a few more that I want to get to before I would purchase the full size. But this just made my skin feel like really supple, really soft, like it sunk into my skin, but it wasn't like super oily or super greasy. Y'all know I have combo oily skin, and this just did a really good job at keeping me moisturized. So I definitely would purchase it if it's not like over $200. If it's over $200, girl, I'm not. I barely want to even get if it's over $100. So we'll see. It's question mark. But I really did enjoy using this. Well, I have some lashes. I got some lashes that I've been loving. They're actually the lashes that I'm wearing today. These are the Miss 3D Volume Lashes. Is that the name? The Miss 3D? I guess so. Yeah, the Miss 3D Volume Lash. 100% silk lash. This is the style MS05. So that is what the packaging looks like. That'll probably help for anyone who wants to actually go out and purchase it. These are beauty supply store lashes. Y'all know I do not shy away from beauty supply store lashes. Now some of them be looking a mess. Some of them be like, and I be like, girl no, girl no, girl no. that ain't it. But you can find some absolute gems. Every time I run across some, I'm definitely trying to let y'all know on my social media, whether here on YouTube, on my Instagram, or on my Snapchat, where I'm very active on all platforms. So if you're not following me on Instagram and Snapchat, add your girl, because I am very active. And whenever someone messages me or y'all ask me something, I always reply. I'm really good about that. Maybe not so much here on YouTube, but Instagram and Snapchat, I do try my best to reply. But again, these are the style MS05, and I love these. These are not like too much. See, they're not like super long. Check out that side view, and your girl face is slimming. If y'all follow me on my other social media, you know I've been going hard when it comes to my workouts and my eating right. And let me find out that little gobbler is disappearing. But I just really love these. These give such a nice like little flare at the end. I feel like they're not too much. They're really lightweight. I've been loving these. I picked up another style. I haven't tried that one out yet, but I've been enjoying it. I've worn these about 3 times now. They do really good with reusing them also. And I want to say these were like $5.99. A little pricey for beauty supply store lashes. I'm used to paying like $2, $3. So $5.99 is a little bit more, but I would continue to pay $5.99 for these because these are really good. God, I am really talking, and I got some more stuff to show you guys. Okay, so the lip combo that I've been loving, it is what I'm wearing on my lips. It is the NYX Suede Matte Lipstick in Free Spirit. So that is what she looks like. She is just a, oh, I'm gonna have to swatch it. Like a, I don't know, like a mauve nude is what we're going with. Did y'all see at Jay-Z when the guy was like, oh, you look nice in that pink? He was like, it's mauve. It's marvelous. Mauve is one of my favorite colors. So it's just like a nudie type mauve type color. I definitely would say that. And I've been topping it with the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in Fantasia. I think I talked about this last month. I love this gloss. This gloss just pairs so well. It's like a sparkly nude. It's like a cream nude type shade. Can you even see it on my skin? Probably not. But the combination of these two is gorgeous. Again, it's what I'm wearing on my lips. And I've been absolutely loving it. I literally have no wipes. I'm wiping this off with a paper. Don't do what I'm doing. Don't do this at home. I just happen to have a piece of paper lying around on my vanity. Okay, so I've been loving this Cover FX monochromatic bronzer duo. Here's what the packaging looks like, again with the lighting and white stuff. You might not be able to see, but I can show you how it looks on the inside. It comes with a nice size mirror. And then here is the product. So it comes with like a metallic-y shade, and then you have the matte powder shade. I like mixing the two together. I like wearing them on their own, but I feel like the metallic finish shade is a little too bronze to just wear as like a highlight. But when I mix the both of them together, it is what I'm wearing. I don't know, it just gives this really nice like bronzy, goldish type of look, and I absolutely love it. So it's what I'm wearing like here. It just gives a really nice bronze, kissed by the sun, suntan type of warmth to your face, and I love it. And then let me show you guys the highlighters that I've been loving, and that'll be the final thing. So I've been loving Cookie. Benefit sent me over quite a few of their products, like their eyebrow products, their mascaras. They sent me a bronzer, and then they also sent me Cookie. Looky, here comes Cookie. And I've heard a lot of people rave about Cookie, but when I saw Cookie, I was like, ooh, she's not gonna work for me. But Cookie is actually really pretty. Cookie is the highlighter that I'm wearing. So here is the bronzer, and then you guys can kind of see like the highlighter that I'm wearing, and I also have a little bit down my nose. And I think Cookie is absolutely gorgeous, and I was shocked and surprised because I didn't think it would work for me. I thought it would be too light, but it's not, and it just gives this, like, it gives the glow. If you're looking for the glow, this is definitely the glow. But then I've also been loving, I've actually been loving this whole palette. This is the Profusion Mixed Metals. That's what the packaging looks like. I've really been loving the highlighters in here. the more like bronzy gold, and then there's like the champagne gold that I've been loving. Y'all probably get to see like all the stuff on my vanity, but I've also been really loving, I have to give you guys like a, oh, will that help? Maybe that helps. I've also really been loving the eyeshadows in here, but for me the stars have definitely been the two highlighters. I've been loving those. But that is everything that I've been loving. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I know this video is probably long because I talked, but I haven't sat in front of the camera in a while, so I just felt like talking to you guys a little bit. I was a little chatty. Let me know what you guys think of the products and anything else that you want to tell me. Yeah, all right. Until next time. Bye, YouTube.